You're hoping that it's not going to be anything bad, but it's just when you hear those bombshell words that you have cancer. Um, and I just kind of went into sort of shock, and it just felt like my whole body was just kind of terrorized with trauma. I couldn't think. I just couldn't think straight.
My prognosis was pretty bad by the time they got done with me. It was a 20% chance to live 5 years if I had done the conventional treatments. It was really bad. Cancer takes a big toll on your family. Illness takes a big toll on your family and your loved ones.
I was so lost in the woods when I got my cancer diagnosis. I had been healthy all my life and had not expected, that I had cancer. And there's so much information out there to wade through. I was going crazy with all the information in the internet and sift through and figure out what was valid and what wasn't.
The focus just changes when you get a cancer diagnosis. That's not important anymore. What's important is that you are there for your family in the future and you don't die, and you do everything possible to help that situation. But along the way then, you have to deal with past emotions, any trauma from the past. I'm killing myself because of how I feel, I felt that was kind of a turning point when I felt that I needed to address how I felt on a daily basis and deal with all those emotions from the past.
For me, cancer is a teacher. I don't view it as an enemy, I view it as a teacher. And it's teaching me, or graphically showing me, you've been out of balance in whatever way. Now you need to do something about it, because if you don't, it could get serious.
Patients are kind of almost fooled into being victims, that there's nothing in their power to do anything about it. But I just felt that following the natural route, I took my control back. And with that, you take away some of the fear, because you feel fear when you can't control a situation or the situation is unpredictable.
When I say let your fears make you fierce, it means looking at your fears as an opportunity to grow and thrive. And how can you take your fear and turn it into love?
In order to heal the body, you need to know what causes the energy blockages that cause cancer. Generally speaking, is the lifestyle.
To me, it's a lifestyle. And I really love my life now. I never thought I'm 50 years old. Happiness is so important to heal. I try to be positive every day. And I used to lift my hands and say, I'm healing, thank you.
Where I've really transformed a lot since the breast cancer is I've gone back and I've really tended to that grief and worked through it, and I just feel amazing now.
Cancer has devastated my life. I'm sure it's affected your life too. Grandparents, fathers, mothers, husbands, wives, aunts, uncles, children, nieces and nephews are all being stolen from our lives. It's cruel and it's sudden. None of us are ready to say goodbye. Cancer took the life of my grandfather. It broke my heart to see him suffer and die. He wasn't ready to say goodbye. And I wish he was still with us today. I wish my 2 children could know their great-grandfather. Cancer has made it so this will not happen, not in this life anyway. And this is why I don't want to see others suffer in the same way. The loss of my grandfather's life took me on a journey to save lives. After connecting with hundreds of medical doctors, scientists, researchers, and survivors, I came to some shocking revelations about cancer. I discovered that while diet and lifestyle factors are important for cancer, more often than not, the biggest factor in why people get cancer, or whether they beat it or die from it, actually goes much deeper than that. And that's what we'll be uncovering in this brand new docuseries, The Missing Link. I truly believe my grandfather's death, and even a recent friend of mine who passed away at just 39 years old, could have been prevented had they known this information we now know. Cancer does not have to be a death sentence. Make sure to register today completely free of charge by simply entering your name and email on this page.
One of the things that I love about you and Conquering Cancer and the information and all of your deep diving and all of the information is the perseverance and the strength.
I discovered Nathan Crane and Conquering Cancer well before my diagnosis, thankfully. and you're so tired and so afraid that I get why people just go with what they're told. But thank God I was aware of Nathan Crane and conquering cancer already. It just, you know what I mean? I could just lean into that and dig into that information.
I think the docuseries is valuable because without it, you get so overwhelmed and so inundated with information. And some of it makes sense and some of it doesn't. And you don't really have a way of putting it all together without some help. And using an integrative and holistic approach considers everything that some things you wouldn't even think of on your own. So I think it's very valuable and it has helped me a lot. And I'm most grateful for what you did.
I would really encourage anyone who is facing cancer or who has loved ones who are facing cancer to watch the Conquering Cancer documentary series, because there is just so much information that you will get to support you on your cancer journey, which can help you on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It'll give you inspiration, it'll give you hope, and it will give you the knowledge you need. So please do watch it.